I got yesterday and the day before.
Right there.
I already know why. Maybe I can't show you.
Yeah, I see.
There she is. Is the blue thing around there?
Love you, Brayden. Love you. Okay. Oh my goodness.
High fives. Other side. Down below.
I'm gonna fall!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. afternoon and welcome. I am Mitchell Athol, principal of Athol High School. I am joined on the stage by Superintendent Ms. Darcy Fernandez and School Committee Chairwoman Ms. Deborah Smith. Before we officially begin, I'd like to take this moment to thank several people who, without their help, I would be totally lost and these ceremonies would be in chaos. First, Miss Angela Kitzmiller and Miss Cindy Hughes, who always keep me on task and in the right place. To Mr. David King, Vice Principal, who is the keeper of the traditions here. Guidance counselors, Miss Pay Arween, Miss Marianne Miller, and new to Athol, Miss Julia Quadro, for their tireless support of all the students. Class advisors, Mrs. Donna LaJoy and Miss Catherine Richard, all whose work cannot go unnoticed. To the faculty and staff of Athol High School, who daily go above and beyond the call of duty to educate your children. Finally, I'd like to thank the class of 2018. This year, you have seen learning targets, success criteria, learning walks, and your voice was heard in the culture of Athol High School. And finally, a new superintendent in Miss Fernandez. You have taught me the ways of Raider Nation. You are truly a class with class. Thank you all, and you will all be missed. At this time, I'd like to introduce the president of the class of 2018, Mr. Colby Mason.
At this time, I would just like to welcome all the family, friends, distinguished guests, and my fellow classmates to the Athol High School Class of 2018 Commencement Ceremony. At this time, I would like to reintroduce Mr. Athol.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to introduce the salutatorian for the class of 2018, Mr. Nick Warner.
Before I begin, I just want to thank a few people that really mean a lot to me. First, to my family for being my backbone and my really giant support system through all of this. Secondly, to all my friends for always having my back whenever I could need you guys. To all my teachers, not just in school, but all the teachers I've always had, who have inspired me to pursue my dreams. And lastly, to my incredible girlfriend, Hannah, for being the greatest force of motivation I could ever have. I love you all, and in order for you guys, I want to be here today. Everyone's story begins once upon a time. It's up to us to cherish the time that we are given to ensure that we live happily ever after. These words spoken by Scarlet Witch echo in my mind, not only today, but last week as I wandered the empty halls of Athol High School. The halls that have been our life for the past 4 years. From enjoying Mr. Caldwell's hilarious PowerPoints to Miss Jelly's stories of her newborn puppies, from all the sports games to music events, and so much more. It feels almost dreamlike. This once upon a time really does apply, especially today. We have all been on a clear-cut path for the past 13 years, and now that path changes. Each of us will go our own way, follow our own path. Some paths will connect, some will grow very distant, but nonetheless, they will all come together again. They always do. High school was a difficult yet exciting time for all of us. There are good days and rough days, days where we laugh hysterically at St. Jean's humor, days where we struggle with the endless soul-crushing that is AP Physics, days where the time flies, and days where we are after school for hours on end to make sure that we pass the last test. Sam Wilson once said, "There are days that tear hope down and stamp on it. But even on those days, we can stand up, we can fight, we can rise." The fact that we are sitting here today proves that correct. We fought through all the hardships, and we are here. Although the future is scary, for it is unknown, we should all be proud and excited for what we will accomplish, whether it be college, the workforce, or those brave individuals entering the military. Remember that we are the class of 2018, and we will always have each other's backs. The Avengers are not the only superhero team out there, and we are strong enough to make that a fact. Thank you to my incredible teachers over the years, most notably Mr. Seppala, for showing me that no matter how difficult the problem, it can always be solved. One just has to take a different approach. And to Miss Vinci, for inspiring me to pursue a career in one of the most beautiful things about this world, music. Thank you to Miss Aquadro for helping me carve my future and for helping me find the light when I was lost, which was quite a lot. Finally, thank you to the class of 2018. We are all superheroes in our own way, and now it's time for us to make a dent. I like to end with a quote from a great man named Steve Rogers. "It doesn't matter what the press says. It doesn't matter what the politicians or the mobs say. It doesn't matter if the whole country decides that something wrong is something right. This nation was founded on one principle above all else, the requirement that we stand up for what we believe, no matter the odds or the consequences. When the mob and the press and the world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move." Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2018.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2018, Miss Mercedes Young.
Hi everyone. It's an honor to stand here before you, my peers who have inspired me and whom I have inspired. We've all been waiting for this day for some time now, and much like a warm spring breeze after a cold and brutal winter, it has finally arrived. I can easily recall the relief I felt in the days following the last day of school. No homework, no essays, nothing to worry about, other than the fact that our class had no sense of rhythm and couldn't figure out how to walk during our class day practices. It was all sunshine and daisies until Mr. Athol called me into his office to tell me some exciting news. I was valedictorian. I can remember being thrilled for all of 2 seconds. Then it hit me. I had to write a speech. Now, the only thing I can really compare my initial reaction to this realization would be to when Mr. Seppala started talking about torque and angular acceleration for rigid bodies and began throwing around Greek formulas like confetti. I was utterly terrified and had no idea what I was doing. However, much like how our class marched properly to a beat and how I learned to quantify the tangential acceleration of a pulley system, I figured it out. I found inspiration in John Green's 2016 and 2013 commencement addresses to Kenyon College and Butler University. So in the words of John Green, before we get to the life advice you'll soon forget portion of this program, I want to engage in the time-honored tradition of American commencement addresses. That is stealing from other commencement addresses. With that being said, I would like everyone, including family members and other attendees, to close your eyes for 30 seconds and think about those who have helped you get here. Think about the sacrifices they've made, the time they've devoted, etc. I'll keep the time. Thank you. You should remember to thank all of those people later, too. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. As for right now, though, there's only one thank you I want to give. In truth, I want to thank many individuals who have helped me through these past 4 years, but I don't want to be up on this stage any longer than I have to. So I've narrowed it down. I want to thank you, class of 2018. Although not all of us are the best of friends, we have built each other into the best versions of ourselves, and together we have done wonderful things. And I know, even though we are leaving each other today, we will continue to do great things. Now, for a bit of life advice. It's not that complicated, and I'll keep it short. I promise I'm almost done. Remember not to be a jerk. Right now, you might be on the top of the food chain, a team captain, the conductor, or section leader of a band, or valedictorian. But one day, before you reach those lofty goals in your prophecies read the other day, you'll be an amateur. This isn't a bad thing, though. You have to be at the bottom in order to appreciate everything you earn in life, so just keep that in mind. Lastly, I wanted to wish you all good luck in your future endeavors. Whether you are going to college, in which case may your subjects be enjoyable and your extracurriculars many, going into the armed forces or the workforce, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you carry the legacy of our class. So I'll leave you with this quote, which my friends have probably heard me say many times, as it is from one of my favorite books from Sarah J. Maas. You can rattle the stars. You could do anything if only you dare. Thank you and congratulations.
Today we are proud that the Athol High School community will send off the class of 2018 with approximately $181,850 in scholarships. We thank all those who have donated their time and financial resources to ensure that our graduates are well supported in the continuing pursuit of education beyond Athol High School. Those students who are recognized, will you please stand when your name is called. Awards will be picked up at the conclusion of the ceremony. The first to present is Mr. David St. Jean, President of the Athol Boosters Association.
Good afternoon. Congratulations, class of 2018. The Athol Boosters Association raises money throughout the year. We raise several tens of thousands of dollars in order to present these scholarships. Today, I'm going to read a list of names of the scholar athletes that received these awards, amounting to just under $13,000 this year. If you could stand, and if everybody could hold their applause until I'm done with the list, that would be great. Marley Aldrich, Haley Baker, Caitlin Baptista, Justin Blake, Noah Jufrey, Krista Gilson, James LaFord, Hannah LaJoy, Lauren Mack, Amber Mahoney, Colby Mason, Robbie Nelson, Anthony Patenti, Chris Salinas, and Nick Warnham. Congratulations. The next presenter will have to put down his camera, Mr. Mitch Crosby.
On behalf of the Athol Lions Club, I would like to offer congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2018. We are all so very proud of your happiness and good fortune in your future endeavors. The Athol Lions Club scholarship recipients are the following students: Marley Aldrich, Daryl Chapalonis, Lauren Mack, Amber Mahoney, Brooklyn Valancourt, Emily Vescovi, and and Nicholas Warner. Congratulations.
The next presenter is Mr. Caldwell for the AHS Scholarship Association.
Good afternoon and congratulations. The Athol High School Scholarship Association presents the awards totaling $92,725 for the class of 2018. Scholarships will be awarded to 38 members of the class and 33 prior graduates who are currently attending college. All qualifying students who successfully completed the application process received an award. The scholarships are awarded to the following seniors, so please stand and remain standing and hold the applause until the end. Marley Aldrich, Haley Baker, Caitlin Baptista, Felicity Baroloni, Colvin Baronis, Natalia Bermudez Maldonado, Justin Blake, Hannah Bonifant, Daryl Chapalonis, Isla Sutrowski, Samuel Clark, Lexi Cody, Emily Davis, Sarah Demboski, Sean Fisher, Noah Juke, Krista Gilson, James LaForge, Hannah LaJoy, Lauren Mack, Megan Mahan, Amber Honey, Colby Mason, Autumn McKnight, Chase Nugent, Robbie Nelson, Kyle Pickup Hagee, Julia Ramos, Kyla Rathburn, Patrick Salone, Christopher Salinas, Savannah Smart Gray, Brooklyn Valancourt, Emily Vescovi, Aaron Willard, Nicholas Warnham, Destiny Wrigley, and Mercedes Young. In addition, the following awards are being presented. The William G. Lord Award, Hayden Hurt and Kate Parker. Henry A. Stearns Memorial Scholarship, Mercedes Young. Kathy Cole Award, Kate Nugent. The Red R. and Ethel S. Avery Award, Kyla Sutrowski. The Edwin C. Temple Memorial Award, Daryl Chapalonis.
Let's go, Daryl!
Athol American Legion Post 102 Award, Justin Blake and Lauren Mack. Lloyd Newton Memorial Award, Lexi Cody.
Let's go, Lexi!
Gladys Crawford Weber Award, Mercedes Young. Theodore H. and Helen E. Berard Memorial Scholarship, Caitlin Baptista. Ashley Beth Stockton Scholarship Award, Emily Davis. Henry J. and Claire E. Boulier Award, Felicity Baroloni and Emily Vescovi. Alice Watson Scholarship, Nicholas Warner. Joseph R. Songbird Scholarship, Emily Davis. Daniel Laxo Scholarship, Julia Ramos. Randall Camerbeek Scholarship, Robbie Nelson. The ACN Lozier Scholarship, John Fisher. John Lincoln Scholarship, Haley Baker. The Morris T. Katz and Freda H. Katz Award, Daryl Chapalonis. Kathy Rubuccio Award, Hannah LaJoy. Anne Finley Williams Scholarship, Mercedes Young. For Our Family Scholarship Fund in honor of David Farrar, Marley Aldrich. Brian Rivers Award, Noah Juku and Julia Ramos. The Karen Raymond Duguay Award, Haley Baker. David McCaffrey Scholarship, Nicholas Warner. The Norman DeRozier Scholarship, Krista Gilson. McDonald's Corporation Scholarship, Julia Ramos. Lithuanian Club Scholarship, Amber Mahoney. The Cindy Hager Scholarship, Julia Ramos. The Amber Symington Volleyball Award, Haley Baker, Julia Ramos, Paige Truhout. and the Helen C. Ellsworth Award, Marley Aldridge, Haley Baker, Caitlin Baptista, Felicity Barolone, Colvin Baronis, Natalia Bermudez Maldonado, Justin Blake, Hannah Bonfire, Gerald Trapelonis, Kyla Sikrowski, Samuel Clark, Lexi Cody, Emily Davis, Sarah Demboski, Sean Fisher, Noah Jupli, Krista Jolson, James LaFord, Hannah LaJoy, Lauren Mack, Megan Mahan, Amber Mahoney, Colby Mason, Autumn McKnight, Chase Michelle, Robbie Nelson, Kyle Pickup Hagee, Julia Ramos, Kyla Rathburn, Patrick Salone, Christopher Salinas, Savannah Smart Gray, Brooklyn Valencourt, Emily Vescovi, Aaron Willard, Nicholas Warnham, Destiny Wrigley, and Mercedes Young. I'd now like to welcome Zach Burgess up to do the great distinction.
Hello all, and good afternoon. The Gregory Stone Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who excels both inside and outside the classroom, emphasizing the importance of extracurricular activities and how they build character. Gregory Stone graduated from Athol High in 1965 and was known as an outstanding athlete and artist during his high school career. He excelled academically and showed extraordinary leadership as captain of all 3 sports teams he participated in. After high school, Greg continued his education at Boston University, receiving a bachelor's degree of fine arts in painting in 1970. His sculptures and paintings are renowned by residents of Western Massachusetts, Boston, Cape Cod, and Connecticut, where his works are on display. Some of his most noteworthy sculptures include Anne Frank, which is on display as a centerpiece for the Holocaust Memorial in Boise, Idaho, and Quarryman, which is on display at Center Hill Park in East Longmeadow. Some of his most noteworthy paintings include The Young at Heart Chorus, displayed at Cooley Dickinson Hospital, and The Red Orange Fields, which was one of the 10 featured paintings exhibited in the Baseball Hall of Fame. The recipient of this award must exemplify an appreciation of the arts, strong athletic ability, leadership, and character. This year's recipient embodies all of these qualities. This student is involved in many activities at Athol High, including soccer, baseball, indoor track, student council, and National Honor Society, just to name a few. He's charismatic, kind, and caring, making sure that everybody feels included in everything he does. I've gotten to know this recipient personally as a teammate on the soccer team and indoor track team. This recipient is somebody who cheers on every team and pushes them to be their best. In soccer, he was always the guy that would keep everyone hyped on the bench and would make sure that no one left out. In track, he would meet every runner after each race and congratulate them on finishing. Much like myself, this recipient has benefited from participating in so many activities at Athol High School, building superior character, social skills, and kindness towards others. It is because of this that it is my great pleasure to award the Gregory Stone Memorial Scholarship to James LaFord.
To present the James Trombley and Mike Bridgewood Memorial Scholarship.
Hello, everyone. This was very hard for me because I love so many of you. Just want to congratulate all of you. In memory of my son, Jason Trombley, I would like to present these scholarships to Savannah Smart. Now, you. And my godson, Jordan Consuelo. Love you, Jordan.
I would like to present these scholarships in memory of my dad, Mike Goodwood, to Marley Aldridge and Megan Mahan.
And also I'd like to introduce our next presenter, Doug Fitzmaster.
Congratulations. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Athol Police Department, I'd like to extend congratulations to the class of 2018. You guys finally did it. I personally would like to thank you guys very much. It's been an honor and privilege to working with you for the last several years. I will personally miss you guys very, very much. The Athol Police Association is awarded 2 scholarships, and they are presented to a graduate that is continuing their education in criminal justice and a family member of the department. It gives me great pleasure today to award these scholarships to Sean Fisher and Krista Gilson. I'd like to call back Mr. Athol back. I'd like to point out at this time the meaning of the cords that some of our students are wearing. The red and white cord indicates Honors Academy. The green cord indicates Best Buddies. The blue cord indicates National Honor Society Executive Board. The gray cords indicate Nu Alpha Theta. I have the privilege of announcing several awards. The first, the Royalston Academy, the Catherine Cole Memorial Scholarship Award, is awarded to Marley Aldridge. The Orange American Legion Post 172 Scholarship, Hannah LaJoy. The South Royalston School Reunions Association Scholarship, Amber Mahoney. The Kessler Investments Incorporated Scholarship, Daryl Chapalonis. The Athol Orange Rotary Club Scholarship, there are 2 recipients, James. The Athol Women's Club Scholarship, there are 3 recipients, Billy Baker, Lauren Matt, and Brooklyn Valancourt. The North Quabbin Chapter 340, Vietnam Veterans of America, Justin Blake. The Government Service Scholarship, Hannah LaJoy. The Disabled American Veterans, there are 2 recipients, Chris Salinas and Krista Gilson. The Tully City Council Scholarship, there are 2 recipients, Marley Aldridge and Krista Gilson. The American Red Cross Scholarship, Patrick Salone. The Athol Orange Eagle Scholarship, there are 2 recipients, Sean Fisher and Megan Mahan. The Athol Royalston Athletic Association Scholarship, there are 2 recipients, James LaFord and Hannah LaJoy. The Chet Hall Memorial Scholarship, there are 2 recipients, Krista Gilson and James LaFord. The Ladies Benevolent Society of Royalston, in name of Patricia C. Ford, Marley Aldridge. the 202 Street Hockey Association, the Kirk Van O's Memorial Scholarship goes to Sean Fisher. Local and area scholarships to the class of 2018 were awarded today again in the amount of $180,850. The scholarship table is in the foyer outside the campus building. Seniors receiving the scholarship may pick up the awards following today's graduation. It is now my pleasure to introduce Superintendent of Schools for the Athol Royalston Regional School District, Ms. Darcy Fernandez.
Good afternoon, families, teachers, administrators, school committee members, local officials, and most importantly, graduates. Today is an extremely special day. It is the day when you get released into the world, leaving your teenage life behind and beginning your life as a young adult. The day when you no longer have to wait for your scheduled lunch or class time. You can select your own schedule. The day that people in your life will begin to trust you to make your own decisions. When I sat in your seat, I hate to say this, 34 years ago in 1984, I was excited and scared at the same time. I was about to leave my small town and enter the world of college. I was destined to be a doctor, and now here I am, a superintendent of schools. In my decade of high school, Michael Jackson was king. I even had the little glove. The Sugar Hill Gang had published one of the first rap songs that had become popular. I don't know if you know it. Hotel, Motel, Holiday Inn. MTV was starting to stream music videos. The Thriller video was my favorite. I also was responsible for the trend at my high school for painting cartoon characters onto people's pants. On one side I had Roadrunner, on the other I had Val Albert. AIDS had just been discovered. Unfortunately, I lost two of my friends to the disease. My prom song was Always and Forever, and my boyfriend's name was Jesus. He ran around town in a Volkswagen Buddy, blaring music like Prince, Kool and the Gang, Tina Turner, and Stevie Wonder. I could see some of the audience laughing because you're from my decade. On the weekend activities of choice were the movies, roller skating, I wasn't very good at it, at the local rink. In the summer, it was the drive-in, hanging out at the beach, and visiting the arcade and driving to the local mall. I was sad they got rid of the Pac-Man machine because I had the higher score. Each of my friends was getting ready for life after high school as well. Some were off to college, the military, the job force, or a trade school. They had their own hopes and dreams. As I was sitting at graduation, I remember thinking, my ears are killing me. That's because my mother made me get my ears pierced. It had rained the night before. The field was wet. I had on heels, also something my mother told me I had to do. And I was worried about my shoes getting stuck in the mud. So the worry came to fruition. As I walked onto the stage, my shoes got stuck. My friend picked it up for me, and I took my diploma and kept on moving, hobbling back to my seat. I said to myself, can my family really trust me to enter the world and make my own decisions as I was unable to keep my shoes on for those few moments while I got my diploma? As I greeted my family, the pride flowed from them. My dad and her sisters were extremely proud, as they did not have the opportunity to graduate from high school because they were only allowed to go to 6th grade. After that, they were expected to work at the family farm or the cranberry bogs to support their family. My dad's family had 10 people who had immigrated from the Cape Verdean Islands. In today's society, many folks would think, what a sad story. However, for my dad's family, it was exciting when they left Cape Verde. There was a famine. Many of their family members had died or were left suffering tremendously. To have a way to feed themselves and a roof over their head was a huge accomplishment, especially when they had to leave the land they loved to seek opportunity in a place they did not know. My mom was smiling like a Cheshire cat. She knew the struggles I had in school. Learning did not come easy for me. I always had to put in extra hours, seek out help, and be willing to redo work. I had perseverance, and she knew that. No matter what, I was going to make things happen for myself. I had a hearing deficit that often made it difficult to hear phonetic sounds. This hampered my reading. I often read much slower than my peers. As you move into the world, I hope you will persevere as I have, in whatever path you choose. You will choose the path that's most exciting to you, and be willing to make mid-course corrections if what you have chosen is not bringing you happiness. That you will know no boundaries, even when someone tells you you can't. You will find a way around the negative voices. You will surround yourself with people who love you, encourage, and believe in who you can be. So if you ever feel like you can't meet a goal, they will step forward and cheer you on. Most importantly, I hope you will live your life seeking out that dream you have for yourself. The path you choose is always a good one. If you believe in you, in a few years, no one will care if you are a cool kid, the quiet kid, or the artsy kid. They will not care if you went to college or not. What they will care about is the content of your character and the way in which you have made things happen for yourself. You are the guiding force of your own destiny. Good luck in the path you have chosen. The path may have potholes, speed bumps, large sinkholes, or split in a direction you had not planned. But I truly believe we have prepared you to find your way. Remember, according to Ralph Waldo Emerson, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Good luck as you carve out your destiny. At this time, I'd like to welcome Deb Kismeskis to the podium, our school committee chair. So, without further delay, Chairman Kismeskis, I certify that these students who will be receiving their diplomas today as members of the Athol High School class of 2008 have successfully completed the graduation requirements for the state of Massachusetts and the Athol Regional School Committee. I now present them to you for graduation.
And powers vested in me by general laws of Massachusetts, I accept this class and authorize you to proceed with the conferring of diplomas.
No trip.
Mercedes Young. Haley Virginia Baker. Colby Lloyd Mason. Lauren Joyce Mack. Megan Margaret Mahan.
All right, dude.
Nicholas David Warnham. Lexi Violet Cody. Amber Andrea Mahoney. Kylie Ann Saltiza. Ryan Allen White. Kid Ledbetter. Lily Liddell. Emily Kathleen Vescovi. Isabel Maria Rivera Perez. Michaela Megan Raymond. Tatiana Bermudez. Nastasha Castillo Vargas. Holly Cotto. Emily Elise Davis. Brianna Cherrier. Sarah Dombrowski. Julia Ramos. Olivia Rose Valentin. Caitlin Baptista. Hannah G. Bonaparte. Felicity Baroloni. Savannah Smart.
Yay, Savannah.
Alicia Paris. Ashley Nicole Drew.
All right, Ashley.
Brianna Seidler. Molly Suzanne Aldrich. Brooklyn Paige Valancourt. Stephen Wilkie. Paige Honda. Paige Gabrielle Trueheart. Amber Gibson. Gail Michael Chaparral. Krista Nicole Gilson. Angelina Price. Alexis Carol Hart.
All right, Alexis.
Allie Porter. Kyla Marie Rathburn.
That's our class.
Autumn Rose McKnight. Jasmine Beldia Houdet. Amanda Lee Fuller. Patrick Salone.
Nice, Patrick.
Natalia Bermudez. Christopher Peralt. Gabriel Michael Roberts.
All right, Dave.
Carlos Bermudez. Kayla Favor. Alyssa Casarino. Lane Wilhite. Kyla Shetrowski.
All right, Kyle.
Kyle Pickup Hagee. Sean Anthony Fisher. Nicholas James Casella. Hayden Timothy Cook. Justin Allen Blake.
All right, Justin.
Sam Clark.
All right, Sam.
Matthew Ryan Logan. Mark Colby.
Anthony.
Andrew King.
All right, Andrew.
Destiny Wigley. Renee LaJoy.
All right, Hannah.
Anthony Sean Potenti.
All right, Burnaby.
Barnaby LeBlanc.
All right, Christina.
Christina Rose Barber. Christopher Salinas. David James Beckwith.
All right, David.
Joshua Martin. Robbie William Nelson. Noah Jufrey. Dakota Williams. Devin Chapalonis. Justin Wallace. Aaron Willard.
All right, Aaron.
Chase Luis Michel.
All right, Chase.
No worries, sir. I can shoot right. No, you're fine. I can shoot right over. I'm pretty good like that.
Evan John Siza.
Hudson.
Colvin Robert Coronas.
Good job, Colvin.
Corey Jack.
Corey.
Hudson Robert Carlson.
All right, Hudson.
Joey Letamaki. Quentin Crockett. Dakota Gilman. Jonathan Bonilla Safiri. Joseph Ricciazzi. Jordan Taylor Caraswell.
All right, Jordan.
James Paul LaFord.
All right, James.
As sometimes happens, you do not have your correct diploma. At the end of the ceremony, please make sure you pick up your own. Colby?
Now I'd like to invite my classmates to join me in signifying our graduation by moving our tassels from right to left.
Yeah.
Superintendent Fernandez, Madam Chair, members of the Athol Royalston School Committee, Select Board Chair Stephen Raymond, Select Board Vice Chair William Caldwell, Town Manager Sean Sahosky, family members, friends, and the class of 2018. It has been my privilege to serve as your principal at Athol High School. When I first arrived in October of 2015, I was just beginning to realize how special the class of 2018 was. You care about each other, you support each other, and you encourage each other. But most of all, you're kind to each other. I would like to leave you with these three thoughts. First, you always appear to persevere, even after leaving AP Physics, AP Calculus, AP US History, and AP English. Your class reminds me of what Emerson once said. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Your class has always traveled on its own path. Be proud of your ability to create your own path. You and your parents during the past year have decorated dances, made posters for senior nights throughout the year. You have brought smiles to us all, and you let your school pride shine brightly. Your class defined greater pride. Persevere. You persevered in everything, not just the easy ones. Respectful, hard. You were kind to one another, and you took care of your school. Inspire. You have inspired each other to do great things. You have discovered. You took the time to discover opportunities. And finally, excellence. Seek excellence in all your endeavors. You have greater pride. When I left Gardner to become principal here, Mr. Pellegrino, principal of Gardner High, gave me a small plaque that states, there is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. Most often, there are no sharp shortcuts. And when they are, you miss the step. Take the stairs. As Robert Frost stated, take the road less traveled and make the difference. Your travels are now beginning. And as Dr. Seuss stated, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are the person who will decide where to go. But before you go, take one last walk around the hallowed halls of Athol High. But this time, take the long way around and carefully listen to all the former students and faculty say, I am the difference. I wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors. I am very proud of you all. You all have very bright futures ahead of you. Finally, it is my privilege to close the 2018 commencement ceremonies with the traditional reading of the Native American prayer recorded by Lakota Sioux Chief Yellow Rock nearly 130 years ago. O Great Spirit, whose voice I hear in the wind, whose breath gives me life to all the world, hear me. I need your strength and wisdom. Let me walk in beauty and make my eyes ever behold the red and purple sunset. Make my hands respect the things that you have made, and my ears sharp to hear your voice. Make me wise so that I may understand the things you have taught my people. Help me to remain calm and strong in the face of all that come towards me. Let me learn the lessons you have hidden in every leaf and rock. Help me to see pure thoughts and act with the intention of helping others. Help me to find compassion without empathy overwhelming me. I seek strength not to be greater than my brother, but to fight my greatest enemy, myself. Make me always ready to come to you with clean hands and straight eyes, so when life fades, as the fading sunset, my spirit may come to you without shame. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2018.
Oh, okay, good. I'm like, I'm giving stuff right now. Come this way. They're gonna walk over there and then throw them, so you're gonna want to do it this way.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's always the best part.
Yeah.
Luckily, what a beautiful day to have a graduation.
Oh my goodness.
If it were inside, it could have been hot and stuffy.
Yeah. Nicholas! Nicholas! Nicholas!